Good, happy Sunday morning, March 14, 2021. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Sunday morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Sunday morning, so let's begin. First up, let's take a look at your COVID-19 numbers here in New Hampshire. And here's a look at those COVID-19 numbers for all of you in New Hampshire. There are 78,319 number of people in New Hampshire tested positive for COVID-19. There are 1,199 number of deaths from COVID-19 in New Hampshire. And there are 72 current number of hospitalizations for COVID-19 in New Hampshire. And that is a look at your COVID-19 numbers here in New Hampshire. Volunteers play key role in clinics to vaccinate New Hampshire educators. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9. Jessica Moran.
For the easy and the complex, the small stuff and the big, we're here with the affordable local loans, easy to manage accounts, and financial advice to help you blaze a trail, figure stuff out, and make your money go farther. We're Granite State Credit Union. Live bold.
A thumbs up from a New Hampshire educator as she gets her COVID-19 vaccine from a fireman.
For the easy and the complex, the small stuff and the big, we're here with the affordable local loans, easy to manage accounts, and financial advice to help you blaze a trail, figure stuff out, and make your money go farther. We're Granite State Credit Union. Live bold.
A thumbs up from a New Hampshire educator as she gets her COVID-19 vaccine from a fireman in Portsmouth today.
Today's day one, first dose today. Yeah, we're doing SAUs 50 and 52.
Volunteers from the Portsmouth Fire Department, Public Health Network, and school nursing staff are vaccinating local educators now eligible at closed pod clinics. Plans started several weeks ago.
When the governor gave us the go-ahead, I got on the phone with the superintendent, and we set the date for as soon as we could, which was today.
In Manchester, it's day 2 of educator vaccinations. The Manchester Health Department says they plan on vaccinating thousands of educators to help free up appointments for others.
We're going to be taking about 4,000 people out of the 50,000 some odd people that are eligible under this phase out of the mix so that people can get timely appointments.
Reports from both Manchester and Portsmouth say the process is going smoothly.
I don't think anybody waited more than 15 minutes from the time they stepped in the door to the time that they were about ready to get their vaccine.
And volunteers say the experience is positive.
It was a wonderful opportunity to feel like you're doing something towards helping out here in this whole crazy year that we have, and just a nice vibe to feel like you're contributing.
I just overheard one teacher get her shot, and she said, this just really feels good for the soul.
And in Portsmouth, educators will return on April 9th to receive their second shot. Manchester says educators will get their second shot before April break. Reporting live, Jessica Moran, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And here is a look at the coronavirus in Massachusetts from March 13th, Saturday update. Take a look. And that is a look at the coronavirus update in Massachusetts. Boston Public Schools set to open first COVID-19 vaccine clinic for educators, bus drivers, and etc. Boston Public Schools is set to open its first COVID-19 vaccination clinic that is dedicated to administering vaccines to educators, bus drivers, bus monitors, administrators, and all of the school district employees and contractors. The first of two BPS only sites is scheduled to open at 10 a.m. Sunday at the Boston Centers for Youth and Families in Gavilan Community Center in Boston's Mattapan neighborhood. The BCYF site will offer about 200 appointments per day and will be open from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sundays and from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday. According to the school district, the clinic will run for 2 weeks and then will be operational again after 21 days in order to provide second doses of the vaccine for an additional 2 weeks. Through a partnership with the Boston Teachers Union, BPS is offering a second location to school district employees and contractors only. The second vaccination clinic will be located at the BTU Hall in Dorchester and will open when more vaccine doses become available. BPS staff can still sign up to get vaccinated on their own through the state's website and community clinics such as health centers, community-based organizers, and local pharmacies. In addition to the BPS vaccination clinics, the school district has received appointment slots, multiple existing clinics in the city of Boston. And now let's take a look at your main COVID-19 data right now. And here is a look at the main COVID-19 data. Total cases are 46,650, and total deaths are 723. And that is a look at your COVID-19 data in Maine. .600 educators in Androscoggin County receive first dose of coronavirus vaccine. Saturday's clinic was held at Connor Elementary School in Lewiston with the help of 40 volunteers. Androscoggin County school staff aged 60 and older were able to get their first dose of the coronavirus vaccine Saturday as part of one of the age priority clinics for educators in the state announced a few weeks ago. Saturday's clinic was held at Connor Elementary School in Lewiston with the help of 40 volunteers. Because of vaccine supplies constraints, only educators over a certain age were able to take part in the clinic. With one shot under the belt for one person focused on finishing up the school year, she said. Educators will need to come back for their second dose of shot in 4 weeks, but the details of when and where that will be held are still to be determined. Stimulus checks heading out to most Americans. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
Okay guys, Microsoft Surface Pro 7, MacBook Pro. Surface comes with the pen and touchscreen. I gave it this little bar, but just give me a whole touchscreen. Surface Pro has a detachable keyboard. Then there's the price. Yeah.
Stimulus checks heading out to most Americans, some already receiving their payments straight into their bank accounts. President Biden this week hitting the road to explain the $1.9 trillion package directly to Americans. ABC News White House correspondent Mary Alice Parks reports from Washington.
Tonight, Americans starting to see financial help from Washington. Some of those direct $1,400 payments laid out in President Biden's COVID relief package already landing in bank accounts.
That just is so much stress off my shoulders.
Sue Goslin from LA County struggles to get by on Social Security. She said she logged into her account last night and saw the deposit. The money will go to basics like rent and groceries.
It is so wonderful to get this money, to be able to pay it to my landlord, to be able to stock up my shelves.
The White House aware millions of Americans, often the poorest and most vulnerable, struggled to get their stimulus payments last time. The IRS promising to do better, working to send more payments straight to bank accounts, and Monday launching an online tool for Americans to track their payments. President Biden saying now his team needs to deliver.
We have to get this right. Details matter.
Mary Alice Parks at the White House tonight, and Mary Alice, President Biden and others hitting the road this week to explain this bill directly to the American people.
Yeah, with the president and first lady, they're planning to be up and down the East Coast next week. The vice president and second gentleman, they're headed out west. Altogether, they're planning to hit 7 states. They want to get the word out. They want Americans, like you said, to understand what exactly is in this law, which benefits they might be eligible for. And they're going to be talking about things like food and rental assistance and healthcare subsidies. Whit?
And for many, that help can't come soon enough. Mary Alice, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And thank you for joining us for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you back here later on today for another newscast. I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.